Here is the last video example of integrating a trig function. This one. So first of all, I'm going to go back to my trig formulas and notice that it obviously is not any of these. So that's not going to help. But that really means this. If it's not any of these trig functions, then it's got to be the power rule. So I'm going to have to make a u substitution and get this into the form of u to the n. I did this a little backwards. I already checked my answer or asked Wolfram Alpha what the answer was. And so this is what we're going for. Negative 5/4 cotangent to the 4/5 x. So first of all, the inside function is cotangent, obviously. So let me rewrite. Okay. A little. Could also say cosecant squared is an inside function, but cosecant squared is a good thing because we know there's derivatives that equal cosecant squared, so probably will be using that at some point. So here's my rewritten integral. The first thing we're going to do is probably, the guess would be, let's let u be cotangent x, the inside function. Now let's think about what the derivative of cotangent x is, because that's the next step. The derivative of cotangent x is negative cosecant squared. So you see the cosecant squared up top? That means that's perfect. This is going to work. So I'm going to keep going. Du is negative cosecant squared x dx. So now I'm going to rewrite my integral in terms of u. This is the integral. I have u to the 1/5 on the bottom. My cosecant squared x dx, which is up top, is exactly equal to negative du. This is going to be a power rule, as we suspected, but not yet. It has to be some constant times the integral of u to the n, which this is not yet, until we use our rules of exponents to make this negative integral of u to the negative 1/5 du. So now the power rule applies directly. We'll add 1 to that, multiply by the reciprocal. That's it. All we need to do now is just put the u back in. The u was cotangent. And just to be mathematically simplified, we'll write it as you should write trig functions to a power. Plus c. Peek back up at Wolfram Alpha. That looks correct. Now remember, Wolfram Alpha, especially with trig ones, may give you a simplified version that's not exactly like yours. Just be aware of that. This looks great. So have fun with this. Ask questions if you have them.